When it comes to movies, especially Indian movies, I don't trust anyone. Not critics, not influencers, not the random people hyping things online. I've been burned too many times. Critics can be bought or they are too afraid to go against the mainstream. And audiences, most of them just follow the crowd, repeating what they've heard without thinking. Don't believe me? Just go online and see how people are defending films like War 2 and Coolie. It's honestly baffling. So yeah, when I say I don't trust anyone, I mean it. Why am I telling you this? Because Mahavatar Narsimha is getting a lot of love, and after finally watching it, I understand why. To be honest, I was skeptical at first. I'm not into animated films. The earliest movies I remember watching were horror, not cartoons or animated shows. Sure, I've seen animated films here and there, but it's never been my thing. So when I saw the poster of Mahavatar Narsimha, I brushed it off. Not for me, I thought. But then I made a mistake. I watched Coolie. The film broke my wallet, broke my mind, and broke my heart. I was so disappointed. I promised myself I wouldn't make the same mistake with War 2 or any other brain rot action flick. I needed to watch something, anything that felt different, meaningful, or at least honest. And that's when I saw Mahavatar Narsimha again on Book My Show. Something about it called to me. So I booked my ticket. And I came out of the theater smiling like I hadn't in a long time. This film is devotionally captivating. I felt proud of the land I was born in. I felt a connection to our stories, our culture, and something higher. It's not just devotional, it's emotional. It reminded me of what good storytelling can do. It can elevate you, it can move you. Now, I won't say it's a perfect masterpiece. No film is. What's perfect to one person might be unwatchable to another. Art is subjective, but when I compare Mahavatar Narsimha to something like Adipurush, which had a budget of 600 crore rupees, this 25 crore film feels like a masterpiece. The heart and soul poured into this project are visible in every frame, and that's what makes it so special. Here are my thoughts on the film in no particular order. The beginning caught me off guard. It opens with a conversation between Rishi Muni and his wife, an unexpectedly intimate one. It made me a bit uncomfortable, especially with how the wife was portrayed. If you have seen the film, you know what I mean. But as the story unfolds, you realize that that scene has a purpose. It lays the foundation for the birth of Hiranyakashipu and ultimately connects to the larger narrative. So while it threw me off at first, in hindsight, it made sense. It had weight. Now let's talk about the animation. For a 25 crore budget, which includes everything, the animation is genuinely impressive. The creators were smart about their resources. They didn't try to make every frame flashy. Instead, they chose key moments and went all in. The first big moment is the Varahadev sequence. Then comes the scene where Prahlad meets Lord Vishnu, and finally the climax, the grand Narsimha avatar. These sequences absolutely stunning. The Narsimha scene especially is unforgettable. Brutal, majestic, and cosmic. It genuinely felt like a big budget Hollywood movie. There is a point where Vishnu in his full avatar towers over Hiranyakashipu, who looks like a mere ant. That one visual shook me. It captures the sheer power of the divine in a way I've never seen before on screen. That entire climax is one of the best cinematic moments I've experienced this year. The visuals, the sound, the dialogues, it all comes together perfectly. It gave me goosebumps, and the best part, it aligned with how I always imagined this story when I heard it growing up, from books, from my parents, from temple stories. The grandeur was finally there on screen. The dialogue deserves a special mention. It's written and translated beautifully into Hindi. There's depth, respect, and power in every line. It doesn't feel dumbed down or overly modern. It honors the mythology and its emotional weight. At its core, this film is about bhakti, devotion. The relationship between Prahlad and Vishnu is moving. His unshakable faith in the face of cruelty made me reflect on my own life, on my own beliefs, It didn't preach, but it reached me, and that's rare. The film touches on many important aspects of the mythology, from Holika Dahan to the significance of Prahlad's resistance and purity. It's deeply rooted in Indian culture and presents it with sincerity, not spectacle. It reminded me of who we are, where we come from, and what values we often forget in this fast paced world. One nice touch at the end of the film, it shows real life temples of Lord Vishnu with their unique features. That slideshow felt like a respectful bow, a tribute to our living traditions. And then comes the surprise, we get a tease for the next film, Parshuram, another avatar of Vishnu, and I'm so excited. According to reports, they've already started working on it. And if it's anything like Mahavatar Narsimha, we are in for something truly special. I truly hope the creators get a bigger budget next time. They have proved they can do wonders with limited resources. Imagine what they could achieve with more support, both financially and from the audience. These are the kinds of films we should be talking about, supporting and taking global. India has a treasure trove of stories, and this is just the beginning. If you haven't seen Mahavatar Narsimha yet, I highly recommend watching it in theaters. It's an experience, not just a movie. I know I was late to it, but next time for Parshuram, I'll be the first one in line. So that's my review, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more honest takes, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's support good cinema, cinema with soul. Until next time, Jai Shri Narsimha.